We were very excited to bring this exhibit to the exhibition because it pulls together basically three different themes. We want to tell people about body clocks, which actually most people are aware that they have an internal timing mechanism. But then we want to broaden that, first of all, to explain the new discoveries about the genes which actually make the body clock tick, as it were. And then secondly, to take that on to explain how the fact that our physiology and our behaviour change over the day and night into more medical relevance and social relevance.
The first mammalian clock genes were discovered in about 1997, and so that took us from a physiological and neurological understanding of circadian rhythms to actually being able to look on a single cellular genetic level what's actually going on over this 24-hour cycle, the length of this oscillation. And then more recently, very, very clever reporter techniques have come around that have actually shown that not only is this circadian rhythm based in the brain, but it exists in almost every single tissue in the body.
Now that's really critical to thinking about how our metabolism works, because what we're now finding is that there are a whole host of cues which run from the brain to these different clocks to keep them in synchrony. And if someone, for example, flies between continents and suffer from jet lag, or more commonly, of course, shift work, where people have to change their patterns of work and living as a consequence of the type of job they do, what happens is that all this normal internal order, all this nice ticking away of the different clocks in synchrony with each other, it becomes scrambled.
If we really understood these rhythms, we might be able to completely get rid of jet lag when you fly to another country. And also there are some rare genetic abnormalities in humans which result in very, very short rhythms. And so these people have 21-hour body clocks, and so have an awful time trying to live in a 24-hour world.
And we know, in fact, that the 24-hour clock has a really potent influence upon when cells divide. If we look at dividing cells in the lining to the gut or in the skin or wherever you want to look for dividing cells, those cells only divide at certain times of day because the body clock normally stops cell division at other times of day. In situations where the body clock is disorganized or where genetically it's incompetent, that cell division runs amok, and of course that's the basis to cancer.
So essentially, if we can understand these rhythms, if we can manipulate them, we might be able to lead healthier lives, and we might be able to lead more flexible lives.